Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Friday spot here on Pagan Perspective. I'm Purple Killjoy, and this week we are talking about Illuminati and Satan. And we we have a question from Mr. Spooky, and I know this is kind of a weird question, but I wouldn't mind you guys discussing Illuminati and your thoughts, or if you guys think it is even real. All the symbolism it shares with the pagans, such as hexagrams, Star of David, pentagram, pentacles, etc., which may cause a lot of confusion among non-pagans and other religious groups, such as Christians stereotyping pagans as Satan worshippers. To be honest, I don't know a lot about the Illuminati, and usually whenever I don't know a lot about a topic that we are covering in Pagan Perspective, I try to learn about it. But the Illuminati has always, I've read so much about it, and I've watched so many different documentaries, and I've seen so many different videos, and it's just all super confusing to me. It's just really confusing to me for some reason. I just don't get it, even a fraction of a bit. Some things are like, ooh, it's a cult that wants to get rid of the government and stuff, and I'm like, well, that sounds cool. And then other people are like, they're Satanists, and I'm like, well, what kind of Satanist? And then, anyway, I once dated a I dated a guy who claimed that he was an Illuminatist, and I don't even know if that's a word, but this is what this guy told me he was, an Illuminatist. I don't know if that's the word. It might very well be. But anyway, he told me he was an Illuminatist, or practiced the Illuminati, or followed the Illuminati, or whatever. And so he started telling me about it, and he's like, no, they're just people who believe in a new age of enlightenment and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, that sounds kind of cool. And so I mean, I'll be honest, I just do not know a lot about the Illuminati. I don't even know what to think about it, because I don't know a lot about it. And anytime I try to figure out something about it, I'm just like, what? Half the time. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. So sorry about that one, but I just don't get it. Anyway, this next question I can somewhat answer a little bit more accurately. Michael Holmes says, so do Satanists believe in Satan? Are the Illuminati devil worshippers? And do I believe in Satan? Also, if the Illuminati aren't associated with the devil, then why is the devil stuff put in subliminally in music videos, etc., etc.? It depends what kind of Satanist they are, if they believe in Satan, and it depends on what your definition of the word believe is. For example, the way that I believe in the God and Goddess and the divine, as I've said before and several times before on my own channel and this channel and many different places, Tumblr, everywhere, is that I kind of almost view them as images that mankind has created, and I don't my divine is the whole universe, and I don't necessarily attach a consciousness to the universe itself, really, but I still attach a consciousness to the personas that I work with of the universe, if that makes any lick of sense. And there are a lot of Satanists who kind of work with it like that, and then there are also Satanists who take it to an even more atheistic extreme than I do, and they just purely 100% do not believe in anything metaphysical or new age or energy or spirits or afterlife or any form of a god or devil exist, and they just like the idea of the image of Satan as the rebel, the questioner, the one who wasn't afraid to ask, why are things like this, and why are we doing it this way? Why can't we try this way instead? And if they're born to be this way, then why not just let them be the way they were born? And he's the kind of questioner who's trying to understand what the line between human and beast is, and what's okay to cross and what's not, and things like that. And I actually enjoy that image of Satan as well, but I don't necessarily believe in a physical evil force that would be like Satan. I believe in the negative energies and influences that people and mankind have revolving around us of our own creation and the creations of others, but I don't necessarily believe in like a central evil force that I would one day shake its hand or anything, or meet in a dark alleyway or something. I might meet a spirit or like a vision or something of some evil thing, but in my opinion, I still wouldn't necessarily consider it to be physically real. I don't necessarily know how to explain that. But anyway, there's a lot of Satanists who believe that, and then there are other Satanists who, of course, actually do believe in Satan and believe him as a physical being and worship him, and will do a little bit of crazy things. I mean, not all of them, of course. The Satanism is such a broad scale, about as broad as paganism, even though, in my opinion, I think Satanism is paganism as well. But you know what I mean? Like, it's so vast and so broad. People's beliefs are so vast and so broad. Anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. Thanks for watching. Peace. That's a hater.